Dunbar reading that play. You can't cheat out the half-court eye, and it's usually a race to half-court unless you know for sure your guy's going to get it. Nice read there and a delivery.
Maye pulls the trigger. Can't. Well, North Carolina 4.
Auburn just has to worry about the fouling.
Bryce Brown misses it from long range. Tracked down by Woods. 18-15 Tigers.
So they keep the pressure on you too. They force the action just like Auburn does at their offensive end of the floor.
Luke Maye, attack mode. The banker.
Nice little drift there.
Gets the roll.
Great pass by Brown, who was running the left side of the floor there on a 2-on-1 break.
No foul call. McCormick went for it against White. Maye doesn't take the three. Drives in. Contact. Maye with a chance for three.
Yeah, Wiley brought those in Jizz with an S from Roy Williams.
The jumper doesn't go for Okiki. And the rebound ripped down by White.
Remember, this is a fast-paced team that they can score in a hurry. Good look.
Flip it up for Maye, who gets the deuce. Robinson in for North Carolina. Maye. Brooks missed on the jump. Maye is there. Nice. Oh, he's like a vacuum cleaner on the inside for rebound.
Said yesterday when we asked that question that everybody had not gotten it.
Step back. Kobe White, no. Maye in the perfect position. Offensive board, muscles it up and in.
Well, whether it's up.
And it's okay if they play slow, but you can't play slow when you're behind. So they may need to speed the pace up at times. Also, the defense of North Carolina, great passing. One of the best passing teams. Just like that, as you see Carter going to the hole, because you're playing with a different animal. You're not used to North Carolina in your conference.
Maye powers his way in. What's the call here? Officials look at each. North Carolina so quick. Nasir Little, ultra athletic Little, and the putback by Maye. Washington picking them apart. Step into a three. Naziah Carter. No, it's Black with the board. Leaky Black. Inside to Maye. Gets to his spot. Off the window. As textbook as it. Three-point opportunity. But Washington has cut it to 8. Under a minute to go in this first half. North Carolina jumped out of the gates quickly. At 33 points on the board in the first 8 minutes. Here's Maye. He's got it going too. He and Kobe White have been this. Here's Chris. Fakes the pass. And Hamir Wright kept it alive, but into the hands of Maye. In transition, Kobe White lost the handle. Brooks able to save it. Maye for three. Yes! Timeout. A defensive-minded group. Top 45 team defensive rating this year. 95.5 was their defensive rating this season, holding opponents to under 65 a game. Maye on a good look. Big to big passing. Carolina can keep their run alive here. 15-point lead for North Carolina, the top seed. We're in the Midwest region here. The winner will be headed to Kansas City starting on Friday as Luke Maye, little jump hook. The ball. The third opportunity here on this trip down the floor, and Maye misses another layup with the putback. I think Rastanovic seed is doing what Iona is doing right now. Rastanovic, that high arcing three into the neck. And here comes Kobe White, wanted to move it. Got Johnson on the wing. Maye down low. Johnson inside to Maye. Got good position. And finally, Maye finishes. Name is a #1 seed versus a 16 seed. Only trailed at halftime one other time. 1997 against Fairfield. They ended up winning that game by 8 after trailing by 7. So we're in uncharted territory. But the Heels come out firing, and they've hit their first 2 shots. Has been lights out. Quickly, Maye running the floor. Misses another layup. And the putback. Can't celebrate after a... He gives it up. Crawford, the southpaw. No. Look at Agee. And it's swatted by Johnson. What a play. Great hands by Cameron Johnson.
They've got to push it up the floor as well. Almost got to travel there, but Maye ducking in, getting the shot that he wants.
And he gets the friendly bounce. Maye on 2.
3 for 17 for Iona this half. You think North Carolina came out with defense on their mind?
Inspired by the Roy Williams halftime speech. There's Luke Maye.
Javin DeLaurier has done a nice job on the glass of late, been blocking shots. Not a scorer, but an excellent defender. Over the top to Johnson. What a catch. And what a pass. And what a shot fake. And Maye will lay
Trying to go all the way, and it rolls around and off the rim, and back comes Carolina. Williams, little shovel pass to Maye.
Vital piece in that incredible comeback that Duke had at Louisville, where they were down, what, 21, and came back and won in the second half.
Maye over Williamson. What a move. For a lob, but didn't have enough separation. Barrett, no. And Brooks the rebound for the Tar Heels.
Well, even though Kenny Williams didn't draw the charge, he made it extraordinarily difficult for R.J. Barrett to get a clean look. Well, he is playing such great defense. And Goldwire taking on Cam Johnson. It's been a while since Johnson's gotten an open look.
He's been on 14 for quite a while. Maye from the baseline. Soft touch. Forward to Little. Good pass. Maye tips it to himself to keep it alive and then finishes. To travel there. The Duke fans did a little hop step by Little. Tip follow there by Maye to tie it up. It's the four freshmen for Duke, plus, again, Jordan Goldwire, who's played a ton in this game. He's guarding Cam Johnson again. Maye driving on Williamson. What they did wrong that Louisville did better in that game.
You know, I remember from what you and I talked about during that game was sort of, I'd never seen this from a North Carolina team. Not that they hadn't had lulls in a game or maybe in a half, but that for 40 minutes, you couldn't really find anything good from an effort perspective.
Yet here they are.
Open shooter at the line. You got to guard that line.
McManaman, that's his specialty, of course, knocking down the three. And now again, Carolina in transition. Andrew Platek into the game, and he'll pick up an assist on a baseline jumper.
And running the court extremely well. Got to make him put it on the deck.
McMahon misses another three, and a good rebound in traffic by Little.
If McMahon catches it and shoots it right away from the spot he caught it, it's a defensive mistake.
Maye unguarded down low. Williams on Wara, and Wara throws it away.
Boy, two really bad plays by Jordan Wara. First, the bad shot, which is going to go down as a shot, but should be a turnover. Then another turnover.
Switch, and now VJ King on Kobe White. Johnson dumps it down to Maye. Jump hook, yes. Boy, if all these guys walk into a gym, the first guy you might notice is Enoch. I mean, he is huge. He is smooth. He looks like a pro. He's got such skill. Luke Maye's got some skill himself.
King. He has not shot the ball well all season long. Really had some confidence issues, but he's really done a good job taking the ball to the basket, as Luke Maye did just there.
Williams. And Maye with the easy putback to get Carolina. Heels. Nice play by Williams. Jones got knocked down. Tipped up and in by Maye. He has had on the Tar Heels this year.
And he's healthy this year, so he is rebounding at a higher rate. He's got the highest assist rate he's had.
Luke Maye for three.
Yeah.
A dozen for Barrett, 18 for Reddish. They are leading the way again for Duke in the absence of Zion Williamson.
Carolina running a box set. Back pick up top.
Maye always moving without the ball, isn't he?
Interesting to see what North Carolina does. Do they try to attack Popovich inside?
Luke Maye, the offensive rebound, sticks it back up and in.
It's just not the best one they can get.
Bowman off the tap out. That ball spins home. And Bowman's 2 for 2.
That's exactly what Kai Bowman needed, was a great start to this game, and he certainly had one. But North Carolina wearing him out inside.
Chapman fires. Finally a miss for BC down at that end. In transition, Kenny Williams recovers and finds Maye in a great spot inside.
Boston College up for Jared Hamilton in the half court going up against Cam Johnson.
Here's Kobe White's first shot, rims out, but Maye, a bear on the glass. Dominant. And then Kobe White picks the pocket. Somehow it finds Popovich. And Brooks has the rebound for UNC, and may have gotten away with the drag of the pivot foot. In transition, Maye to the bucket again. Popovich. Ahead to Hamilton. Does not get the bounce, and that is rebound number 7 for Luke Maye. And Maye in transition. He's got a chance for a three-point play. Start to his senior year of high school basketball. Popovich fires from the corner. So many more basketball opportunities opened up to him, and you think playing at North Carolina, 2 sports, a pretty good opportunity. He decided to focus on basketball, and can't say he made the wrong choice by any means, as Luke Maye adds 2 more to him.
Here they come running the floor. Step back 3, White. Maye in his range.
Rush shot from Shelton Mitchell.
The last couple shots have come from Tyson in the corner. They're Mitchell, a little quick, and Maye, who's been off tonight, delivers on that trip. White was the Carolina star in the first half, coming off the career-high 34, his third 30-point game of the season. Battle in
the answer, his second straight bucket, 5 quick points for Reed.
Place of the RPI. So they are simply looking to improve seeding, get some momentum on this road trip that carries them to Wake Forest on Saturday. An early noon game that we'll have here on Raycom Sports. Maye gets it to go.
Boy, he had 2 guys on him.
Oh, that was big time.
That was not bad defense by North Carolina, but he can make tough shots.
Yeah, he likes the contested 3. He is much better when it's a contested one. There's Maye.
Waterford got to go.
You just tip your hat to him on that one, Kevin. I think if Phil Cover's going to take a shot like that, we'll let him have it.
Maye got great position. In by Robinson, Woods, and the Tar Heels have Cam Johnson on top into Forrest, a 16-footer. It was tapped by Robinson. It's saved by Johnson. Plenty of time on the clock and 9.5 to go in the first half. Whoa.
You guys stated the grabbing of that jersey from behind, it's a non-basketball related play, and that will graduate up to an F1 foul. And it was a great job by Michael Stevens of getting that.
It's Maye with a shot. Thank you, Gene. He got it. Big shot, Raekwon Crane. He's got 2 threes and 6 points. And he came into the game only 5 of 23 from 3. Maye 3. Good! Who averages 9, has 16. Savoy, 3, no. Picked up by Kobe Woods. Maye, long 3, good!
He went 0 for 10 from 3 in that game. Hasn't made a 3 since after starting off the year, shooting the ball very well.
His last 3 was against Wake Forest when he went 1 of 4. Good pass inside.
And Luke Maye all alone, overtime win at Miami.
His second 33-point game of the season. He had 33 points and 7 made threes against Texas earlier in the year. That's too easy.
Carolina, number 8. Off a screen, Reddish, too strong.
And no offensive rebounding for Duke. Carolina able to run after the defensive board.
Brooks, who's a good passer for a big man, into Maye, dips in that shoulder a little bit. Run. Reddish.
These threes are awfully quick by Duke, led to a run-out.
And an easy 2 at the other. Another good pass from Maye. Little can't convert. But Maye can on the follow, and he's in it up the court. A gamble by O'Connell. Frees up Robinson.
There he is, keeping it alive.
And they get it back.
Give credit to Cam Johnson to keep that ball alive. Great pass.
Another easy look inside.
What you would consider non-shooters.
Robinson goes coast to coast. Brooks misses the dunk, but there for the fall.
His dad and his mom and his brother all go back there, so still trying to stay engaged and watch his team from the back right now, guys.
All right, Maria, thank you. And again, we have received word he will not be back. And with his left hand, he is lethal.
Even when he can't, he's pretty darn good. And he's going against an excellent defender. And Kenny Williams is the best perimeter defender on this Carolina squad.
Maye over Barrett, and how Barrett.
Now you'd think he'd want to power up a guy like Barrett, but just faced him up and shot right over.
Barrett still on Maye, who cuts, takes the pass, and 2 more for Luke Maye. Points in the game.
I think the difference is for Duke, Reddish and Barrett are really the only ones capable of putting up big numbers. There are more capable players from North Carolina that can score.
Another takeaway by the Tar Heels. Another touch for Maye. And he's just bigger and strong.
And very well coached.
Now Carolina's depth a little down tonight, still out with injury. Sterling Manley, a big man, Leaky Black. They're without both of them, so the rotation a little bit tighter for Roy Williams.
Keeping the floor spread and going right over the top.
Reddish a three. And is Duke going to have to shoot their way back into this from beyond the arc, even though it's gone so poorly tonight? How many good passes have... Reddish barely grazes the rim, and rebound number 13 for Luke Maye.
Jordan Goldwire, who did such a good job toward the end of the game in that epic comeback at Louisville, into the game to try to make something happen defensively. Now he's wound up on a switch guarding Luke Maye. Carolina ought to go to Maye right now. The switch back, now Reddish is on.
Williams finds Maye, who banks it home.
Plays as Olivier Sarr misses once again for the Deeks.
Not a great shot. 3 of 13 coming in, and Luke Maye gets
three-pointer from 7th Woods gives the Tar Heels a 20-point lead, and the Deeks are still scoreless from beyond the arc, except for the 1-3 that Johnson made. The only points for the Deeks.
This is starting to take on that feel of the NC State Virginia Tech game.
No, it's not. I called it.
In the would be in it. I mean, and Roy Williams has talked about it in the past that he thought he could play. He didn't know he was going to be this good.
There's 2 more for Maye here in this opening half. Pretty good defense there from Playtech, and quickly ahead of the pack, Johnson to Maye for 2. Kobe White today, 4 for 10. Thought it was interesting after the Virginia game how Roy Williams basically said, Kobe didn't play that well. He was 6'8".
Hunter. Luke Maye missed with the left, got his own rebound and banked it. Diakite, the fadeaway, ripped down by Maye. That's his 4th rebound. That's a shot Diakite can make, but I don't think it's the shot that Virginia wanted. Luke Maye, baseline.
Kobe White is 6'5", and there's Maye deflecting a pass. Luke Maye open floor. Just the 12th of the year from behind the line for Sam Wardenberg.
And again, that's one of those things I think for a player like Wardenberg, if he can get a couple of shots to go down, that adds to his confidence, gives him a little bit more incentive to play harder on defense as well.
Here's Maye out front, catch and shoot at the top.
Brooks thought of coming, he gave him a little bit of a hizzy, and then being able to finish with the left.
Yes, he did. Here's Maye. Easy bucket on the last 2 ball games and got the start today. And now Johnson turns it over, and here's Little. Ahead for Cam Johnson. Maye! Oh, the hammer! Tough shot. 8 for Vasiljevic, the junior from Australia.
And he's doing that against one of the better perimeter defenders in Williams.
Maye the catch and the foul on Lawrence.
To be lost that you still have Maye, Williams, and Johnson, who are good 3-point shooters as well.
Here is Luke Maye for the tie.
Are you kidding me?
3, bang!
Or you can just go ahead and have Chris Lights decide to size him up and knock one down.
What a performance by Likes, who's got 20+ again this afternoon. 2-point game, under a minute to go. Likes pressuring White with 12 to shoot. Look at Maye on the redirect against Vasiljevic. Tough shot.
On the wing, Daniels not there. Luke Maye clears for North Carolina. A one-man break. Yes, and one. Daniels on the wing. Playtech comes down with the rebound.
Tim, this game is being played at a real intense pitch out here, and that's why you see so many substitutes early.
7th. Woods also out there, and Maye knocks down a deuce. That was a bunny. Woods pulls up. Teardrop won't fall. Maye is there to follow. Orange sitting down. Jericho Helms is back in. Has that unenviable task. Only 5 to shoot. Maye knows that. Yes, he does. Knocks down another ball to the goal. He was upset with himself for that free throw. Was Doran. That's the 3rd foul on Brooks, by the way. Maye, he got to get back. North Carolina State quickly. Doran, with that flat trajectory of his, finally gets one to go on the wing. He's got 7 now. 86-68. Maye, loose against Walker, and 1. For him. Bryce. Tapped out. Here comes Kobe White.
Look at Maye run.
Oh, look at that. Yes, and 1. White up against Walker. Maye. He just put up. Big one will come on Monday against number 3 Virginia. Timing of that will be interesting. Virginia playing Duke.
Well, and the Tar Heels have to play Duke a couple of times at the end of the season within a very short period of time.
Well, the schedule is backloaded. It's been that way for quite some time, and understandably so. Conference waiting until after football season is over before their monster matchups take place. Nice again, ball movement that time.
Louisville can really play that pack line defense if they have a chance to set it. And of course, against Carolina, transition defense is always critical.
And to be able to keep them off the offensive glass as well. And in for the junior from Sarasota, Florida. Maye fundamentally.
He's taking some good players who were on the roster last year who had much more potential, and he's combined it with some really good transfers.
12 for Cam Johnson and 10 for Luke Maye.
And that's where Louisville is going to have to re-emphasize. He's getting that ball back inside, but I'll tell you.
Offensive board for Sutton, who's smothered by Maye. 4 under the basket, lost it. And Maye scoops it. Missed opportunity for Louisville. Nice. Maye wide open.
Even on the road against an Iowa team that has played well.
Offensive rebounds have been crucial today for North Carolina.
15 of them.
And the difference between having to defend 25 or 30 seconds versus a minute can feel like a lifetime.
Well, and here's the difference. In that first matchup, North Carolina was 3.
They might not hit their scoring mark of 88 points a game, but you cannot doubt the dominance of their effort today. It's Maye, uncontested. And after this,
that's in the 8 Carolina turnovers, 4 in a row for Roy Williams' team. Leaky Black has come on the floor for the first time. Another freshman for the Tar Heels as Maye is on the board. Black flips it inside for Maye, who pushed it off the glass for his second.
Another 3. Too easy. Just giving up the paint, kick out, step in 3. Don't even have to put the ball on the deck. And right now, if North Carolina is going to win this game, they're going to have to outscore North Carolina. And I mean that in the out-rebound, they're not stopping Virginia Tech right now.
You mentioned Virginia Tech averages just more than 10 threes a game. They've made 4 already.
already. That's Luke Maye. And that's the dressing room for the time being. Had a lot of injuries last year. So he really never fully felt healthy last year. It's a deep Carolina team. Luke Maye for three. Work to do for Virginia Tech, down by 19. Corner three pops out. Ty Outlaw, who actually leads the ACC in three-point field goal percentage, exactly 50%, starting the night. Of course, Virginia very nearly was #1 in the country. They pulled off that game at Duke Saturday. It was a wild week in the top 25. Congratulations to Tennessee. What a job Rick Barnes has done in Knoxville. They're #1 in the poll just out today. Ball just walked right into a trap. But Jay Williams is still smarting from a few years ago. I said, hey man, if you got something to say, go ahead and interrupt. And he tried to interrupt me, and I totally shut him down. And he's still smarting. Because Coach King never yelled at him, so he's not used to it. But if he actually believed that you welcomed being interrupted, I have about 20 years of experience now. Can set that straight. Luke Maye, another lob in the finish by Ahmed Hill. He has 15. Another assist for Justin Robinson, who's on his way to becoming the all-time leading assist man in Virginia Tech history. Started tonight. He has 6 tonight. So he has 540 for his career. That's 3 behind Malcolm Delaney and 7 behind the all-time leader in assists of Virginia Tech, the great Bimbo Coles. Another one from Luke Maye.
Line up now, and you can catch it all today and tonight. 10-8, Miami on top. Amp Lawrence continues to produce on the offensive end. He gives up the...
And Waterberg makes threes. I can promise you, Coach L won't take them out of the game with their hot.
It was Mike Tyson who famously said everybody's got a plan when they get into the ring until you get punched in the mouth.
Well, normally with Mike Tyson, that pretty much ended the fight 1 punch into the mouth, or even Amp Lawrence. But Chris Likes has the ability to be a pest defensively, pressure the basketball, and really, get under the skin of opponents. And I think he has to do that for his team to be successful. Be able to go out and guard defensively.
Lawrence says, I can defend a little bit too. But Luke Maye averaging a double-double again this year, 14 points, 10 rebounds. Second in the ACC in rebounds per game. Now he gets a breakaway dunk.
And had another opportunity to go to the NCAA tournament where he competed, I believe, twice. And actually, he had a blocked shot as a freshman, a redshirt freshman, to save the game and win it and get them to the NCAA tournament. So, definitely would be one of the most, and still is one of the most decorated members of the Florida Gulf Coast community.
Good passing for the Tar Heels to find Maye inside.
And he's been through a lot as far as his body throughout his career. You see Nasir Little coming up with a big block on that possession, showing off his athleticism. But, and Cam Johnson he's been pretty beat up, throughout his 5 years of college basketball. And you really have to take your hat off to a young man like that who doesn't just say, you know what, this isn't for me, I'm done. He continued to work harder and keep getting better. And now has a chance to be on a very, very good team and could possibly be their best player right now, at least their most productive player.
Will try it again, and he has Notre Dame on the board with a pair of free throws. He's averaging about 13 points per game over his last 10, a little over 11 for the season. Luke Maye. Juwan Durham for Notre Dame. Dane Goodwin is also checked in for the Fighting Irish. Mentioned a short rotation for Mike Bray due to injury. Lost Rex Pfluger for the season, their best perimeter defender. One of their top overall players, Luke Maye, finding the range from 3. Recovery and rehabilitation. The explosion is coming back. Top-level athlete, and that was certainly a strong move to the bucket. North Carolina got a second chance, and Luke Maye.
Durham gives Notre Dame a look that they've never had. They've never had a 6'11" guy with long arms who can block shots and get on the offensive glass as Luke Maye.
Now 3, Notre Dame has its biggest lead of the night. Hub, who snapped out of a horrific shooting slump from 3 against Boston College, has hit 3 triples tonight in 4 tries. Half-dozen-point lead, and Luke Maye answers with a 2. And Goodwin has returned for Bray's team. Kobe White playing with 3 fouls. Cameron Johnson, good bounce pass to Maye, and Luke finishes.
Basically has to let him go.
Kristen Cunningham knows that. The transfer from Samford, the grad transfer. And Kristen Cunningham is having a terrific grad year.
Just loves him, says he's a great kid, great teammate, and you know they think a lot of him because he just really helped out the program this year. 3 grad transfers. Next year they've got the 2nd-ranked recruiting class in the country coming in. What a block.
3 is now 5 of 8 from 3-point range, but nobody's been better than Dwayne Sutton in this one. 13 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 steals. His defense on Cam Johnson has been terrific.
Johnson, who is shooting the lights out this year, great percentages. Boy, and good look after good look for State, but nothing falling.
And Torn can't settle for the jumper. He's got to drive any of the bigs of Carolina that are guarding him. Torn Dorn guarding Luke Maye in the post. I think they've got to continue Carolina to give him some touches when they're in the half court.
Kenny Williams with a great rebound, and now he's got it again.
This is incredible. This is incredible.
Beverly brings him back within 6. Nicely done.
What a beautiful seal inside.
Seventh Woods at the point for Carolina. White on the bench right now.
Luke May's got to touch it.
He does, along with Little, so 2 of the 3 freshmen are in the game right now for Carolina. But a lot of experience out there as well in Maye, Johnson, and Williams. Maye gets a good look. Boy, that's in the first half of this Miami, 17 in the second. Maye, no. Williams runs down the rebound.
Go inside.
They do. And it's good.
Ellison. Sean Maye is looking for his first field goal. That a close-in miss from Ellison.
And that was a good shot that time. Ellison, I think, expected more pressure than he got. Got to make that one if you're the Panthers.
A couple times in the first half, Ellison has been able to drive all the way to the 6th turnover for the Panthers.
Not much you can do if you can't catch the ball. That was really good penetration.
Inside of 6 minutes to go here in the first half from Peterson Event Center. Maye out of the court for 2. North Carolina is the top rebounding club in the league when it comes to rebounding margin. And that Robinson. Maye. 3-pointers. A spinning Johnson. White up ahead to Maye in stride. And Dan, you mentioned the day for Luke Maye. 15 points, 11 boards. That's his 5th double-double of the season and 23rd of his career. Turns around and shoots.
Lead. Left side, Danilo Juricic, the sophomore from Ontario, evens it up.
It's just a good feel of the game down low. Chris Lewis fields that double-team dump-off. It's an easy game.
Saturday, where they played very well defensively, according to the numbers, maybe not according to the players, but field goal percentage-wise, they did. So that's an important interior presence, not only as a shot blocker, but also as a rebounder as well. That's one area where Tommy Amaker, his head coach, has said he's been disappointed in Lewis's play, only averaging 3 rebounds a game. Maye gets a clean look.
Sometimes that speed in which he plays with can be detrimental to what Carolina wants to do. Sometimes you slow it down and take what the defense gives you.
It's part of the fun and part of the frustration
he's doing there, and he'll be juiced to face Carolina, of course.
Lewis met the rim by Black. Maye runs the floor.
Dictionary instead of playing more instinctive. And coming off the timeout, North Carolina trying to change things defensively. Roy Williams always likes to run and jump or run and trap. That time it results in a 3 for Davidson.
Luke Maye.
College basketball, walk on, earns a scholarship, makes one of the most legendary jump shots in the history of North Carolina lore.
Gets 2 and a foul.
Cameron Johnson, while Davidson not organized on the defensive end, goes right to the rim.
Maye flaring for the 3.
And Haggins on the drive, the kick out, baseline three, no good. And the rebound is Kenny Williams.
Williams ahead to May. Thought he was going to be in too deep, but and then the assist, and he's still limping out there right now.
Limping badly, too. We're going to try and get him out of the game.
He's still hustling on defense, but he's kind of hopping around on one leg out there. Kentucky fans on their feet, and Chicago.
Nice look.
May down low, and that'll quiet the crowd moment. May will try three. Yes.
Confirm that. Some would say rival high schools, but I'd say my high school is a little better at the tennis and golf, and his is better at basketball. Yeah.
There you go.
Just to give you a little picture.
Under a minute. A little 2 for 1 here. May on the baseline.
That helps.
10 for the freshman out of Milwaukee. Luke May for three. Yes.
How about that nice play by White? This is the guy that's got to spark him, I think. Dynamite getting in the lane. Can make the deep one.
Little. Cut off by Hero. Back out May for three.
Off the window.
Clark again. Jump stop and a kick out. And Norvell off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Brooks.
Norvell's a guy that can shoot. He's averaging 17 a game. Shoots really well from the three. He's also very versatile. Pass the ball well.
Nice look inside. Here's Perkins hoisting. And a little short. Rebound pulled down by Manley. And now May into the front court.
Mark said he wants to see Perkins shoot a little bit more.
And May able to drill. The stress fracture of the ankle. They're hoping maybe January. And then Crandall out with a fracture in his right hand. And they're hoping January-ish for him as well. Mark Few talking about Killian Tilly said numerous times last year.
Well, I just wish I had hair. I got no hair. So I'm jealous if anybody's got hair. Patience. Patience and poise usually equals points. The 3 P's.
May inside, flips it up and in.
Oh, knows where his teammate is. That was tremendous transition basketball.
7-0 Gonzaga run.
Like Mark Few, John Beilein, they are going to be Hall of Famers. And Bob Huggins should be in it with over 850 wins.
Yep.
I mean, check some of the guys that are in versus their numbers. And really, these guys are putting incredible resumes together.
15 rebounds for May.
Oh, wide open.
To go along with
in the air. Seventh Woods able to get the shot block. Still a misfires. And Cameron Johnson pulls down the rebound. Now no changes except for Seventh Woods replacing Kobe White tonight.
And the first change that North Carolina's had to make in their starting lineup all year, but often as a member of this program and knows that North Carolina does not want to be patient. They want to play and score fast, only averaging 13.3 seconds per possession, second fastest in the country. And right now, operating very well on the offensive end of the floor.
Nasir Little's come into the game for Carolina. That's Luke May.
The Seahawks.
Good looking stroke by Ty Taylor, the Wichita State transfer. It's 18-12, North Carolina.
But you can never rest against the Tar Heels because they come right back.
The idea that you get to come and wear Carolina blue in front of 20,000 people at the Dean Dome for these young men is a true dream come true. Here's Playtech with the basketball. Now, it's not JPJ. You didn't have to tell us that.
Well, I mean, again, I'm one of those type of guys, Doug. You know, I don't read a lot, so I like to brag about what I do.
Well, you can retain, apparently, what you read, and that's a good thing. Just under 9 minutes to go. Luke May from the head of the key rattles it home.
Roll to the basket. Poorly defended by North Carolina. If there's a negative in North Carolina, Roy was telling us before the game, we got to be much more effective defensively.
May with a mid-range. He's hit one of these already tonight.
Why not another one? I did one. Why not another? That was a little sweet, too. He's trying to match that. A little turnaround jumper.
Maye buries, as is Isaiah Livers, who knocks down a corner three. He's now 12 for 21 on the season.
Yeah, Livers can shoot the three. No doubt about it. The Big Ten's had some surprise teams. Minnesota's been really good. Think about Iowa. Grant McCaffrey's kids have been doing a great job.
Nasir Little into the game for the first time.
Storm. He's Storm. S-T-A-R. I missed the little.
Freshman out of Orange Park, Florida. And a
upper medium range.
Let's go to Allison Williams.
Hey there, guys. UNC came out of the locker room with just about a minute to go until the half started. Their players, not even any time really to get any shots up. I asked Roy Williams about it. He said, yeah, I kept them in their extra time because I was not happy with how they played in that first half. Really disappointed with their intensity.